I'm a simple man. I see Samara weaving. I press play. So, Eenie Meanie is a movie that I caught wind of maybe a month or two ago. I had not really heard anything about this. And then we got an announcement and a trailer and a poster from Hulu. And I was like, Hulu loves to do this. They love to drop random movies towards the end of the year that end up being big heavy hitters for me. Now, that being said, the only reason I'm covering this is A, it's Samara Weaving and she's a scream queen, and number two is because IMDb does have this listed as like an action comedy drama thriller, so I can get away with it with the thriller label. So this is about a woman who gets called Eenie Meanie, and you can find out why in the movie. And she has a boyfriend who she's on a break with, so I guess it's her ex-boyfriend. And he is a fuck up. And he gets them wrapped up in something, and, you know, she has a particular set of skills that is driving. And, you know, she has to do a job to save her boyfriend's life. And so they plan for the job, and you'll have to watch to see if they are able to successfully complete it. This reminded me a lot of something like Baby Driver, and it had a couple other films that it was reminding me of during it. I didn't know exactly what to expect from this movie, you know, with just because Samara's in it doesn't mean that it's automatically good. It just knows, you know, I just know that I have something good to look at, and I always like her performance, but you never know. But I ended up loving this. I was very pleased, very happy, very entertained. After seeing the trailer, I thought that this movie would be just a little bit more playful and kind of fun throughout, especially, you know, with like Marshawn Lynch and Steve Zahn in the cast. I was like, oh, okay, so this is just gonna be a fun movie, and it is. There's a lot of fun to be had here. I laughed a good amount. I laughed a lot, but there's also some really good dramatic moments and some pretty good plot twists that I did not see coming, and I was pretty surprised by one of them towards the end. It really caught me off guard, but it made perfect sense to the story, and I was actually you know, commending the film for actually doing it, because it is what makes sense. And a lot of these movies try to kind of do the safe thing, and it was like, no, this is kind of how it probably would have to go. So big time thumbs up for me on that. Samara is great. She does the comedy, the drama, the action sequences, all of that stuff she sells very well. The car chases in this are very well done, very thrilling, and I think the direction is really solid here. I think that, you know, getting to see Andy Garcia in this was really cool. I haven't seen him in a little while. And I just really liked the vibe of the movie. I mean, putting Andy Garcia in it, another thing that this was sort of reminding me of was the Ocean's movies, because of like them planning the heist and the different cast of characters they bring in, and the fact that it's at a casino and all of that stuff. It was like, oh, okay, cool. This definitely has inspirations from Ocean's 11, which is cool. And, you know, kind of mash that with Baby Driver, and yeah, you pretty much understand what this film's gonna be. The relationship between Samara and her boyfriend in this is really good, and there's some reasons given for why she's sticking it out with this guy, and I thought that scene was really powerful. And she has some good monologues where she is kind of giving her backstory and really richening this character, and making us truly feel why she is where she is. This isn't just some one-dimensional fun popcorn movie. This actually has a three-dimensional character with an arc to it, in multiple departments, with different characters. So I thought that this was a really nice surprise. Having, as I saw, as I had said, having seen the trailer, thinking that this was just gonna kind of be this throwaway fun flick, and it ended up kind of surprising me in a lot of areas, and having a pretty solid resolution. And yeah, I dug the shit out of it. I loved it. I really did. And I think if you like those types of films, and you actually want to see a main character that isn't just like one dimensional, like I said, like she's just really good at driving, and there's like not really much to her, and they kind of build all this mystery around her, but they don't really reveal any of it. No, she's really fleshed out in this movie. So good on them for that. And yeah, this is a surprise Hulu hit for me for sure. Now, would I put this on a year-end list? No, even if it was my favorite movie of the year, I probably wouldn't put it on there, just because this does not meet the criteria for a list of like horror thrillers. When I say thrillers, when it comes to my list, it has to be more like horror thriller kind of feel to it, like a thriller, with really dark themes at least, and dark murder, stuff like that, like The Girl with the Needle. I know a lot of people would be like, that's not horror. Yeah, it's a really, really dark drama thriller, and that would be more meeting the criteria for a year-end list. But this had the thriller label, so I figured it was suitable for the channel, and Samara is a big fan favorite here with myself and others who frequent the channel. So I figured you guys would want to know if this one's worth your time. And absolutely, this is one of the better Samara outings. And funny enough, she actually has a film coming out with Kyle Gallner, from the director of Dinner in America, which is one of Kaylee and I's favorite films of the last few years. And it's called Carolina Caroline. And it also has to do with Samara's character kind of on the run with her boyfriend, and it has a similar style of premise. I doubt it's going to feel anything like this movie, so there should be a good separation between the two. But man, her boyfriend in this is just such a fuck up. He is such a dumbass. And he's likable though. Like, that's why I think these characters are so good. Steve Zahn is unfortunately not in this a whole lot, but there were some surprising things with him. I think there's a really good opening which starts in the past, deals with him and her, and then another scene later with him that actually was like, oh, this is what's going to happen with this, and it didn't. And I was like, oh wow, really? Without just, okay, we actually stuck to what we said there. Wow, shocking. So yeah, I mean, and as I said, there's something that happens towards the end that I was like, oh my god, oh shit, oh no, ooh, okay, yikes. But it made perfect sense. So yeah, it really got me. I was pretty damn surprised by this one. So check it out. It's on Hulu right now, or Disney Plus if you have the Hulu bundle, which is how I have Hulu, which makes it cheaper, because Hulu on its own without like commercials or anything is like $20 or something, and then Disney Plus with Hulu, which they're phasing out of Hulu anyway, so it'll just eventually be Disney Plus. I think it's around the same price or less, and you get Disney Plus with it. It's like no brainer. So there you go. Anyway, I'm not here to fucking promote Hulu. They're not paying me shit, but I just figured I'd save you guys some bucks if for some reason you have Hulu and Disney Plus. Trust me, combine them, much better price. Much better price. All right, that's that. See you in the comments. Adios.